Hi everybody, it's me, Cherry. I'm back. I wanted to get back to our story time. And as you know, we are doing the first mortgage. Uh, you know, you know how long it takes for me to get ready to do this for y'all? Because I wanted to be so special. I wanted to be so nice. I wanted to like this on camera. It's so pretty. I hope y'all like what I'm doing over there. My movie that I got up, them little clips that I have up. That movie that y'all are seeing, that is called Sparkle. That is one of the, that is one of the movies that we went to see. I believe Sparkle came out, if I'm not mistaken, had to been about maybe 1975. Next time I'll find out, or during the week y'all could probably find out, you know, when y'all can tell me or y'all can see it where it's Sparkle. Don't y'all know we doing that same mess even now? And that movie was made 50 years ago. But being able to go watch that movie keep you, if you was able, if you had the blessed, I'm not gonna say if you had the opportunity, because everybody don't have the same opportunities, and this, you know, everybody's life is different, so everybody don't get the same opportunities. But for myself, if you were able to be blessed to be able to see that creativity, which is I always talk about magic, creativity, creating. It's magic. It's magic. So, and your imagination to be able to put that in a piece, a masterpiece. It's a literal masterpiece. And it doesn't get the recognition that it should have gotten, I guess, because, you know, everybody got their own parts of, you know, recognizing certain things. And this was in I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it had been about 1975. Y'all see Michael Thomas, you know, he did Miami. He did, oh gosh. Oh gosh, he was in so much stuff. Michael Thomas, and then Irene Cara, we just lost her. And yeah, I was a little girl, and the funeral scene, it actually opens up, you know, with the funeral scene, sister's funeral scene. And that is still happening even now. It's amazing how it's been 50 years. And then we done evolved. We got cell phones. We got all kinds of stuff. Using your creativity. Showing, you know, what stuff that, you know, was taking place back then. And it is still happening 50 years later. Because some people, some girls didn't get the opportunity to be able to see that. Now, if you was to take your kids to go see something like that, it would have been traumatizing. They would have had so much trauma. It was called trauma. To be, I think I was like maybe 5 years old. I'll never forget. I think 5 or 4 years old or something like that. And we went to the Regal Theater, and they take us to the movies. Our parents took us to the movies. We went to the movies together. And I'm glad I lived in a generation where I was able to take my children to the movies. My children, they'll tell you in a minute, oh yeah, mommy take us to the movies. I mean, y'all parents out here still take y'all kids to the movies. I love it. I love the movies. I love the movies. So I'm glad to see some of the stuff that they got coming out now. And I noticed that y'all probably saw over there. Y'all probably saw that one little post I have. It's a Jesus story about the Messiah and the Messiah. Oh, so much magic, you see. not even, people get it confused. People getting stuff confused. I gotta say this because I keep saying magic and they power and magic are two different things. Let me say that again for you. Power. Imagine, see, I always go back to your imagination. Power. Get close. I want to get close to you when I say this. It's two separate things. But they both can do the same, but in a different way. Let me say that. Like I keep saying, there's two sides to everything. Two sides. There's always, everybody has a twin. Everybody has a twin. There's always a negative and a positive. A negative and a positive. So let's say magic and power are twins. One is, not say that, because both of them, no, let's say they one thing. They're both one. They could be both one. But magic and power are not the same thing. And I think that's where people get confused. Okay, now that saying all that, let's get back to this. This is our book. I know it's a little dark in here. I'm sorry, I'm going to put you right there so you can see it. I want you to be able to see that. There, that's really good. It's, okay. The First Mortgage. That's our book. Anybody remember where we were in our book? Where we was at in our book? Let's see here. They do this. Let me say this. You can only have power at the level that you reign in. That's it. That's it. That's it. Like see what people say, you have no power over me. You know. Who power is real, power is the illusion. Let me say that. Power is the illusion. Power is the illusion. I said it. Who has power over anybody? Nobody. Because I have a twin. And it can be really bad sometimes if I think I'm being stepped on and walked on. This one, she's a good girl. She likes being like this. I love myself. Okay, let's say that. All right, now, where were we? Let's see this. I should be ready. Okay, the next time I promise y'all, I will be ready. I will actually have this book open and I will have it ready for myself to get through. Let me see here. Ah! This. Let's get this. Oh, I hope y'all seen the babies. Okay. Ah, get comfortable. You gotta get comfortable. down. Okay, I'll put Sylvester right here. And I will put Alpha up here. You'll see them. They're going to sit while Mommy do this tonight. Let Mommy do this. Mommy's going to do this tonight. I'm going to put LB right there. LB will sit right here. They supposed to be in the bed. They was in the bed. I went into the room, and there they were. I said, oh, that's right. I got to get y'all, bring y'all out. And then I was like, nah, I'm going to go and let y'all just stay in here tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then I thought about it. I was like, nope. Thought about them. Because they wanted to go. This is their movie. This is their movie. This is their movie. They're going to the movies. They watching Mommy do her book tonight. Yes. Took my babies to the movies. Let me see here. Next time, bring y'all babies with y'all. Anybody got some babies out there? Y'all know I'm out here. I shouldn't say that. But yeah. Cherry's single. So Cherry's, at home alone. Yes, Cherry is. Okay. It would be nice to have a mate, but Cherry doesn't have one yet. So. It's Facebook. Well, no, I'm on YouTube, right? I say this. I was about to say this Facebook. I say this YouTube. They out here saying people really think that there's people out here. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all looked on my page, I had that guy on there, and he was talking about how, it's okay being single because it's not stressful. I mean, it's like every relationship is just so, for me, I'm speaking from my experience, it is so freaking stressful. I just can't. I'm getting older. I don't want to be stressed out just to be in a relationship. I mean, it's just craziness. It's nonsense. I just can't do it. I don't need to know what your favorite color is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I would like to know what your favorite color is. But it's not important to me what your favorite color is. I mean, unless you I don't know why you need me to know what your favorite color is for real. Not I would need to know what your favorite dishes are, what you would like to eat, because I have no problem cooking for you. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to know what you eating. What you want me to cook for you, or what you want me to go pick you up. You know what I'm saying? Or what else would I need to know about you? The basic shit, your social security number, how to get in touch with your first kin, if you ain't introduced me to your people yet, who do you want to be contacted, you know what I'm saying, should I talk to you, is your mama still alive, should me and your mama be friends, or me and your mama shouldn't be friends, you know what I'm saying, your mama better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Or your family or whatever. You don't want me talking to your people or whatever. Then tell me. That I don't want to. Baby, don't let me think that you just don't want to introduce it to me. But just be like, baby, I really don't want you to meet these people. And I'll be like, dang, I don't want you to meet these people either. I want you all to myself. All to myself, baby. We having dinners. We go to our trips. All to ourselves, man. I don't want to see them. I don't want everybody around. I don't want your friends around. I don't want nobody around us. So me and my man. Especially at this age. And we don't have kids together. I mean, we go do our little family things, have our little family stuff together. But it ain't a necessity for me. It really isn't. So, and I do. It's one thing I cannot stand. Like I said, I'm not with myself. I was going to keep on saying it. If you're born between 1965 and 1975, you have a lot of things going on in your head. So that lets you know what age range I'm in. But, oh my goodness. What was I about to say? I grew up during a time when, the drugs got real bad. But Nancy Reagan, she came on television and she said, say no to drugs. And it's stuck in my head. And by me biting that crab leg, got my teeth looking like I did crack. And I ain't touched a piece of rock a day in my life. Yes. So, but that's okay now. Because I said that all my life I had perfect teeth. And so, but I'm scared of the dentist too. But I will go because I done had to have work done before. But this time, it really don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that I'm a beautiful woman. And like I said, it's more to me than just my teeth. If that's turning you off or I don't know. But my teeth is clean. I do brush my teeth. It was that crab that leg during that daggone you know what did that to me. Now I was stuck in the house and I wanted me a crab boil. And I got me a crab boil. I was so glad and so thankful. And I couldn't get that. I was so and right here. To mess my mouth up. I was so sad. But I'm okay because I have a whole lot of confidence. I like me. I think I'm the shit. But you know what? I ain't gonna keep on doing this with y'all. I'm gonna read y'all this book. Come on, y'all. Let's get this book going. Let's get this book going. I love y'all so much. I love y'all. Whoever's still hanging on in there with me, I love you. Maybe some other people might come along and come and just listen to our story time too. So let's do this. And I'm having a great. I had a pretty good day today. I slept all day. I slept all day because I'm a hard worker. I ain't when I say that. I go get money. That's the saying. Like let's put it like that. And cause the kind of money I be getting, I really enjoy. So I'm okay with that. I'll go out there and I'll get my money. Shoot, I sure do. I'm so glad I can. I'm so glad I can. I sure am. Keeping myself in shape. I look good. Let me see. Oh, I still ain't found this yet. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got to get this right. I got to get this right. I got to. Hold on. I got to get some light so I can be able to see this. So I can be able to read this to y'all. Okay? Hold on. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Here I am, y'all. Here I am. Let's get this. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. I'm gonna read. I'm starting to read now, y'all. Let me get this up closer. Let me move my shoes. Move your shoes. Okay. Bring it up closer in here to me. Right here. Okay, we good. We good. We ready. We're ready. And sometimes after Abel's death, a child was born whose name was Seth. Old Father Adam was his pa, and he was Cain's wife's brother-in-law. Okay? All right. Okay, let's see what this is. Forbidden fruit. And Enos now, I do believe, was son of Seth, grandson of Eve. And then came Canaan, next in view, Mahalalel, and Jared too. Then Enoch came and multiplied. God took him just before he died. Okay, let's read that again. Then Enoch came and multiplied. God took him just before he died. And then Methuselah next appears, who lived almost 1,000 years. Oh, my birthday's coming up soon. I think, today's the, I can't say that date. Okay. I have about 10 days maybe to my birthday. My birthday's on the 24th of September. So, this should be up and I should be doing something for my birthday. Where y'all at? Who's gonna take out the birthday girl? Okay. Okay, let's read again. Who lived almost 1,000 years, and Lamech and Methuselah's son, and then old Noah, life begun. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let me read that again. And then Lamech was Methuselah's son. And then old Noah's life begun. A life of peril and of joys. Shem, Ham, and Japheth were his sons. See, a life of peril and joys. This is the way the story runs. These are the father and the sons. From when old Adam first had birth until the biggest reigned on earth. It sounds like a riddle, don't it, y'all? For we are told about the rain, whom waters spread across the plain, and covered all the hills and heights, and lasted 40 days and nights. The waters covered all the ground, and everyone on earth was drowned, expecting those who did embark along with Noah in his ark. Try to get that light there just right. Right there. Maybe come back a little. How about that? Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. And this says, As up the mountainside she drags herself by mountain peaks and crags. The deluge. Mm, these pictures are strange. Ah, the flood. Now in my mind I see a slight. 'Tis clouds as black as darkest night. I hear the thunders roll and crash. I see the lightning's vivid flash. I see the surging of the deep. I see strong men bow down and weep. I see the young man and his bride go climbing up the mountainside. I hear the mother in her grief imploring heaven for relief. As up the mountainside she drags herself by mountain peaks and crags. The serpent on the mountainside out from his hiding place does glide and says, I see, mid cold and wet, you're paying interest on that debt. The winds, no doubt, blew cold and bleak. The waves swept over every peak, and everything was damp and dark. No life except in Noah's ark. The fountains of the deep were dried, and then the waters did subside, until at last upon dry ground the ark a resting place had found. Then out of Noah's ark there came beasts and birds of every name. They came along in twos and twos, some polar bears and kangaroos, some cows and horses, sheep and shouts, some billy and some nanny goats, some tigers, lions, wolves and bears, raccoons and possums, minks and hares. The whip-poor wheel and boasting owl, the eagle and the barnyard fowl, the hawk and sparrow and the rain, 4 women and as many men. A while on earth these did reside, alone, but quietly multiplied. They owned no land and paid no rents. They moved about and lived in tents, until the land of Shimer came and built a tower to make a name. This tower should be so very high, its top would rest beyond the sky. But then this tower was never used. The builders' tongues became confused. When each other they would speak, one talked in French, another Greek. the Tower of Babel, and all at once the work did stop, some men below and even on top. Okay, so that's where we're going to stop at. The next one, part of the first mortgage we'll be reading, is going to be, the title is going to be Confusion of Tongues. So that was the picture that we just showed. So we're going to pick it up there. I should have another video coming out next week, and then it'll be my birthday. I'm looking so forward to it, and I think I might put something up on there. Y'all can, like, throw Big Cherry a little piece of, so I can have a wonderful, wonderful. I want to have a good birthday too. I want to have a wonderful birthday. So if I don't get lavished in gifts or anything this time, maybe next year. Christmas is coming, so I always have something to look forward to. So that's why I love that we have so many different holidays, and so because after my birthday time, I get so ready for Halloween, because I love Halloween. So I love y'all. Mwah. And I want y'all to have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week and a wonderful weekend. I love the way this stuff smells. I want some of this, y'all. Who's going to give me this for my birthday? Y'all can go find this for me. Or even if you just find it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I do got so much stuff. I really got a lot of stuff. But I could use money. I could always use money. That I could always use. But look at this. Because I do with money something totally different what other people do with it. But look at this. Treat yourself. That is so. I got this other thing I want to show y'all too, but I ain't gonna do that this time because I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I know I've been on here for a while, but I just want y'all to know. Let me do this. I want y'all to know how much you're loved by me. I want you to know how much you are loved by me. I want you to know how much you are loved by me. How much you are loved by me. Big Cherry loves you.